Alright, so hello everybody. My name is Gregomon. I am the creator of Anomalous, and today I wanted to just talk about it a little bit and then give you guys a little bit of gameplay going on here. So, oh, excuse me, kind of got a little bit of a cold going on, but right here we're looking at the main menu. I went ahead and used a couple assets off the asset store to get the look and feel that I wanted, and then I re-scripted a lot of it to change it up the way I needed it for the game. Plus I've got the version text down here at the bottom, and I am using a custom font that I downloaded, and of course we also got the options menu here. It's currently disabled. You won't see it until we launch the game. We'll go ahead and take a look at it real quick so you can get an idea of what it's like. And my main menu, it's responsive to the scenes that are currently loaded. So say hang on, we'll go back. Say I have the first part of the demo in the scenes, the way I have the new part of the demo in here. It'll load that one, or whichever one is coming next. And you can see in the main menu too that I've actually got load and continue buttons in there. So I've got a save system already made. It's just not, it's disabled right now since it is just a demo. Plus, I've also got, hang on, let me make sure everything's looking okay. Turn down the game volume just a little bit so you can hear me a little better. Plus, we've also got the, sorry, I had to fix something real quick. We've also got options and all this other stuff in here too. The exit button takes you straight back to the desktop when you're playing the game. So let's see kind of how everything responds here. So you click on the options, and before I was having issues with this settings menu here. You change the resolution, and everything would go grainy. I went ahead and fixed that. And now with the graphics quality, when you switch it from low, medium, high, ultra, it will actually change the look and feel of the game. When you click play, it goes through the whole loading menu and everything. I'm trying to make it a little more responsive right now, so that way once you click new game, the loading screen loads up instantly. I had it like that before, but I wanted to try something different with it, and it didn't work out. So now I'm getting ready to change it back. And we'll see that the new game button will load right into the new scene that I'm building, instead of the old scene that I had built before. Let me see, there's the loading menu now. And there's the new scene. We have everything all set up and ready to go in here. We see that it actually runs really well. We'll go ahead and take a little tour real quick before we actually go through and show the actual gameplay here. So this is kind of what it's going to look like in the final product, and nearly every single thing in the game you can interact with. So it's just a matter of running around and picking things up and looking at them. All the lights in the house work except the lamps or candlesticks. So let's see, we can turn the light on here. Let's see, it lights up in there. Then we can turn the light on here. Lights up in there. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm working on at the moment. I'm currently adding in some animations and things, and of course going through and fixing up the little errors that I'm getting here and there. So we're gonna go ahead and just go into build settings. We see that we have the loading scene in there. We're gonna go ahead and disable that one. Actually no, we'll leave it in there. And there is a game over scene. Like if you die, it'll say game over and you have to start over and everything. Of course right now it's not there's no combat system in it just yet. I have to go ahead and rework that, get that put back in. Sorry, I'm just not feeling so great today, folks. But I wanted to give you guys a brief little rundown of what's been going on with this. So once this build is done, we'll come right back and I'll show you guys the gameplay. Okay, so here we are inside of the game. As you can see, I went ahead and did a bunch with sky and fog volume, volumetric lighting. Went ahead and boosted up the graphics on everything. Plus I did a lot with optimization, so that way everything looks better, runs better. Plus I went through and added in some extra stuff that you can pick up and examine. Of course it's hard to see with the flashlight on, but okay, there's a lot of stuff hidden throughout that you can pick up and look at. Of course you got your flashlight here. You could turn on lights inside of the house here. You can open up drawers. I've got notes hidden throughout.
Our faith will keep us safe from the atrocities that lurk in the forest nearby. Our church is no longer our own, but we will never lose our faith. Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior.
That way you guys can get the full effect of it later. I got notes hidden throughout the house here. I went ahead and did a bunch with volumetric lighting, as well as fog volumes. We see that nearly everything inside is interactable, so you can interact with nearly everything. I've got some animations that I'm currently working on at the moment. Okay. Got some interior lights going here. I have a light that I was using for testing that was in here. As you can see, it's right there in the middle of nothing. I was using it for testing because I was doing some animations in here. Those won't be available until the final launch, which is questionable at this time because I haven't been feeling so great lately. Got myself a pretty bad cold and been fighting a toothache the last couple weeks too. And you see that nearly everything is interactable. So you can run around opening, closing things, searching things, and of course by the time the full demo launch comes out, all this will have a lot more going on, so that way you can pretty much interact with everything, and not just interact with it, but it'll build on the story as well. We see that there's plenty of rooms to explore. This is the one that we came in earlier. We see I was planning on putting some stuff on the desk here, which you'll be able to see in the final launch. You could pick stuff up, move it around, examine it, look at the backs. There's a bunch of stuff like that hidden throughout the game too. Just gotta keep your eyes open for all that stuff. The whole place is explorable. So you can explore upstairs, downstairs, balconies, all of it. And like I said, nearly everything is interactable, so you can interact with nearly everything in the game. You can pick up a bunch of stuff here and there. Of course, some of it's easier to see when you don't have the flashlight on. There's more notes hidden around. And then the note system is fully operational. You can go ahead and open the notes back up, read through the notes that you've already picked up.
I hope someone finds it.
And then some of the notes, like this one, there's multiple pages, so you can scroll back and forth on the pages. We got some voiceovers on those as well. That was a lot of fun. Big shout out to my fiance for helping me on that one. Some more interactable stuff. More interactable stuff. We see everything just looks outstanding in the game. There's plenty to explore too. Like, just because it's a single manor doesn't mean that it's real small. And just because it is not like extremely big doesn't mean there's not plenty to interact with. We see I went ahead and made sure that everything just looks stunning. And you can come out on the balcony and look down. And of course I have some ideas on how I'm going to change up where the player starts, where they have to go, and what all they have to do. So this is pretty much just like the basics of what I've got going on so far. And some of the ideas that I have include adding in a bunch more animations, adding in a whole lot more scare factor, which is part of the animations that I'm working on right now. And we see still everything is interactive pretty much. I plan on adding in more stuff everywhere. We see that the bathtub is dirty. And of course there's bloody handprints on the wall. Let's see if oh, I don't have a light in here. I do, but I don't have a light switch. Okay, I might have to add that in too. But pretty much that's what I've got going on. Like I said, I plan on adding a whole bunch more stuff into it. I just haven't been feeling great the last couple weeks. It's kind of slowed down production a little bit, just because it's hard to write out scripts for everything I need when my head is killing me. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying Anomalous. I hope that it could take us all places, you know. And yeah, I want to thank you all again for all the support you've given me, and I look forward to getting this next demo done and released. Thanks again, everybody.